Hey watch lovers, Brad from Brent Miller Jewelers. And today I thought I'd grab a few other smaller 36, 37 millimeter watches with rotating bezels just to kind of give you a comparison, really. I have this 54 still and thought I would compare it as another video just for folks to want to see how it may fit and wear on other models similar size. So without further ado, I'm not going to go over the dimensions of all of these. This video would take too long, and I don't think you want to hear me rambling off a bunch of numbers on all, 5 of these models. But I wanted to put them all side by side at least, and then I'll throw them on wrist at the end. So on my left here is the Breitling Chronomat 36 millimeter. And again, I'm visually just going to try to give you an idea of how these compare side by side. I will say the crown on the Chronomat here, I find to be pretty small at times. I've seen people saying the crown's too small in the 54, and I don't find that to be an issue whatsoever. I have not had an issue manipulating the crown on the new 54. The Chronomat occasionally, a little bit smaller crown, just to kind of give you an idea. And again, I will throw these all on wrist at the end. I just did a video that I posted with the Yacht-Master, but again, if you didn't see that video, here it is against the 37 millimeter Yacht-Master. Slightly larger crystal. If I believe it was about 2 millimeters larger, the crystal diameter. So again, I think the 54 wears a little bit larger than the 37 Yacht-Master. We got a 36 Superocean. And again, if you just look at the lugs themselves, the case, I think it wears a little bit, it is larger at 37 millimeters compared to 36, but again, just looking at it on wrist here in a second. And then I also grabbed the 36 millimeter, the Tag Heuer Aquaracer, which I thought would be a good comparison as well. So I think this with the wider bezel, but smaller dial. If you look, you get more dial on the 54 here. So let me throw these on wrist real quick. I'll link the video. I'm almost positive I've reviewed all of the other watches individually at some point. So I will link those reviews if you want to see the dimensions on all of those. You certainly can find those. Again, if you're not familiar with the channel, I have a 6 3/4 inch wrist. We'll go with the Tag Heuer next. Chronomat. And last but certainly not least here, I'll get the Superocean. Hopefully this gives you a little bit of an idea. I know folks are going to want to know how that Black Bay 54 compares to other 36 millimeter dive watches, and I do find that it wears, I think it wears, probably more like a 38, give or take, which I'm appreciative of. A little bit longer lug to lug than some of these other models. And real quick, I guess I'll just give you case thickness since I didn't do that, just to kind of give you an idea. Again, thanks for viewing. If there's anything I can do for you, anything at all, shoot me an email, brad@brentlmiller.com, and we'll see you in the next video.